Yo fam, yo, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Kelechi Tube. Kelechi Tube, yeah, we are here. Live.
Can I have the stick of hair? Wow.
Okay. Featuring Sophie Rose from Chelsea Fan TV, CFC
Hello.
TV.
Yeah, check out CFC Fan TV if you want to.
Sophie looking late, just to preview the game between Arsenal and Chelsea, Carabao Cup semi-final. Sophie,
Yes.
just take the lead. What do you think about the game?
Like I said to you earlier, I think it's a very good time for both teams to have picked up form this weekend. 8 goals between both teams. They're clearly, I mean, if anything, that's improvement for both teams. You've had a tough time when you've had a loss against Bournemouth where you all seem to have nearly a belly meltdown about it. So would I, to be fair, if my team was forming like that. And we had a really shaky game against Norwich. So this was the weekend where I needed to see some sort of improvement, because going into it otherwise, I would have just been really, really worried. And I saw not only the goals, regardless of the result actually, the link-up play between Hazard, Willian, Batshuayi, even though he didn't get a goal, like it all just seemed like it was working 10 times better than what it had been before. And we switched back to our 3-4-3 formation, which is exactly how we work best. So I was super, super impressed, and it's given me a lot of confidence going into this game. I know you're confident there as well, Kelechi.
Yeah, I just think that Arsenal, we've picked up form at the right time as well. The goals we scored, they were classy as well. I mean, just similar to the one Chelsea scored, the first one. The distraction of Alexis has now gone, so we can focus on the new signings. I think it's going to be an entertaining game. I believe we're going to win. I know you believe you're going to win, but just going from you mentioning, because in my vlog I usually give them my tactics board. So don't be a tactics board, it's a collab. There's no tactics board, I'm sorry. So she has to give me her own tactics. What do you expect your team to play? What do you want to see in the team? What movement do you want to have? You've been talking about the interplay and everything. What formation do you want to see? And what tactics do you want to employ?
Okay, so I've already picked out my team sheet. The only person No, we're going to
go to the team sheet after this.
Yeah, well, the only player I'm not sure about at the moment is Courtois, so we'll get to that. But I want to see 3-4-3. And most importantly for me is the fact that I feel like you've got a much weaker defence than ours, that we put really fast-paced players in our team, which we haven't been doing so far because we've been putting Fabregas in. So Willian and Pedro for me have to feature somewhere along the line. I don't mind whether we start with Hazard and Willian or Hazard and Pedro, but I'll probably start with Hazard and Willian.
Is Pedro not suspended? Was it 2 yellows? It was 2 yellows, not a straight red.
I know he was suspended for the Brighton game. I don't know if he's suspended for Arsenal, but yeah, at the moment I've gone anyway with Hazard and Willian, because I feel like how they played together, just their football together, how they were all working together. They were actually kicking the ball passing the ball into space, which is what we haven't been doing. You've got to move forward, and I think that's just what I like to see, and that's what I saw. So that's what I want to see.
Okay, I believe Arsenal play. We played a 4-2-3-1. It worked well. 4-2-3-1 has served us well against Man United, although we lost and some other games. But I think we're going to play 3-4-3 because of Eden Hazard. We're going to play 3-4-3, and I mean it will be more or less the same thing. Hopefully, Monreal is back to help shore up the defense because he's really good. But again, I don't know. I don't know if I want Xhaka to play that game because he doesn't screen the defense enough for me. But he played well last weekend, and his corners actually caused problems. So
is he like? Do people like him at Chelsea, Xhaka? Because I only ever hear bad things.
A lot of people. Yeah, his tackling is quite weak, but he does have the odd good games. But sometimes he just bursts up like that. So I expected 3-4-3. No much adventures, just stick to the game plan and then maybe catch them on the counter. I don't know. So what lineup are you going for?
Okay, so I've gone with Cavaleiro in goal because I don't know. I think Courtois picked up a mini ankle injury, so we don't know whether he's going to feature yet. So just to be safe, I've gone with Cavaleiro. And he had a shaky game at Brighton, but then he got back into it and it was sort of a bit better. So that's who I go for there. And then my back line, I went with Dave, who's Azpilicueta, for those of you who don't know. Then I went with Christensen and Rudiger, because I'm not sure about Cahill still. Middle, I've gone with Kante, Bakayoko. Wings are Alonso and Moses, as they normally are. And then up front, I've picked basically the same against Brighton, Hazard, Willian and Batshuayi, because even if Batshuayi doesn't, there's loads of criticism for Batshuayi, but every time he comes on for me, he scores very crucial goals. The only reason we actually got to extra time with Norwich is because he got the goal, even though he was terrible for most of the game. The only reason we got the 3 points in Atletico Madrid, bear in mind I was watching us play some of the best football I've ever seen us play in European football in general, is because he came on and scored the winner. So he's given quite a lot of bad criticism when realistically, when you look at the stats, he's given us quite a lot of goals, and I think as time goes on, he will be a fantastic striker for us. It's just that Conte doesn't favour him. So that's my team, and in a way, I reckon he might try and bring Morata back, but at the moment, if Morata's not doing anything, it's just useless having him on the pitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I'm going with our top keeper is definitely Ospina. So I'm going with Ospina. Then back three, Koscielny's back. So Koscielny, Mustafi. I don't know about Monreal, but I'll put him there. I think he's a little niggle. I'm not sure. So Monreal. Wing backs. I don't know why he doesn't play Kolasinac, to be honest, because he's a tank.
You like him, don't you? Yeah, I like him
do.
as well.
I like Ainsley. Ainsley has been playing well, but sometimes he's careless on the ball, and I don't know why. So I go Kolasinac, left wing back, Bellerin right wing back. The middle. Again, I was saying I don't like Xhaka. I don't know. Probably stick him there.
That's right. Yes, you're
Xhaka and then Jack Wilshere. Then the front three will be Alexi Iwobi on the left, Ozil on the right, and then Lacazette to hopefully lead the strike force and score some goals. But you mentioned Christensen. He was subbed against Brighton. Am I correct? Was it precautionary there?
Well, I don't know yet. That's what I mean. We've got quite a lot of injuries at the moment, so I feel like I'm putting out my team at the moment, but things could change by Wednesday. And I don't think I've heard of any major serious ones. The only serious ones I really know of at the moment were Fabregas, and obviously Courtois out. They're going to assess it. So if he's, but I hope he's fit for that game, you know, because otherwise it's going to be a little bit of a tough one. But we've got a lot of injuries at the moment. I expect some of them to be resolved by Wednesday. So I've tried to predict ahead.
All right, no problem. Thank you very much, Sophie Rose. And that's it from us. We are signing out. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Sophie Rose, your channel again.
Yep, CFC Fan TV, people.
Yeah, that's CFC Fan TV CEO. You know, she's.
Thanks for having me. It's been lovely.
Thank you very much. We out here. Baby, one for me. Oh.
I wanna see you go.